Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Green Energy Malfunctioning Simulator. Today's beverage is a very nice rooibos or red bush tea. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we spent a ridiculous amount of time and money in building 80 wind solar hybrid generators, and well, for whatever reason it is not working, even though, well, in the daytime I think it said it was generating about 12,000 power, and well, they're all connected up, and I don't think this is recoverable, quite honestly. If we look at this here, we can see that we've got the 4 rows of 20 wind turbines, but for whatever reason, every single one is indicating that it's a slightly different grid. So these are all different connections. This one's all fine on the top, and I am going to prioritize the building of that one on the far right. But if we just say switch on, and these ones here, all on, it works for a bit. Going over to here, oh, that is on. That's working. So do I just have to go around and say on? No, because they're all a different grid. No, they are slowly changing. You think you'd be able to switch all on? On. No. What's it say for this? It still says it's overloading and the battery is discharging. Yeah. So all off. Then all on. Because they're not connected to this grid, I reckon now, if we check this... Oh, hang on. The sun's coming up. Oh. Right, there's some fluctuations. Right, so that turned on for a moment and then proceeded to go all off again. And that's a problem. Right, we're going to have to go around and switch all of these on. And hope that doing this will make them go on the same grid, which then makes this thing actually function. But I don't think that is the case, because all these are on the same grid now. Right, which is good. And then go on. Did you see that? The colours fluctuated for a second. Yeah. So these shouldn't be the grid that they are. Oh, good grief. I just don't think this was ever tested for this sort of size facility. This is like an exceptional circumstance. Most of it is correct now. On. Yeah, it's changing all of the colours on this one. Let's just make sure that all the same colour. Because then at least we know that that's done. I mean, I might have to... Well, we're getting to hear a lot of noises. That's that's something at least. So we've set all of these to on. And there we go. So everything's set to on. But we need to turn them all on in one go. On. Are they on now? Aha! Right. Power production. Nope, broke again. See that? It broke again. Power on. Power production is 20,000 units. Expenditure 5,000. Yeah. The game is just not... It's not able to handle this. Okay. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try 2 things. Because at the moment, this is unrecoverable. First things first. It was working when we were only powering half of this. So, what if we were to power, let's say sell those 2. Then this power comes along and actually along here and down, and we put in another transformer, I know the power export meter's around there, so I don't want to put it near that. About here. I can go in there, I think. Yes. And the idea is we then split it. So we're still going to have these two things going, two rows, but they're going through separate meters. And if that doesn't work, we'll have to do the same again, but for 4 meters, and basically have it back to what it was before. I think if we do that, we might get lucky, but we'll see. I am going to buy some shares, though, and that means we now own 100% of our prison. So if this is the last episode because of electrical failure, then, well, at least we know we've we've given it a good shot and we own all of our mistakes. And indeed the facility, which we can sell for 2.4 million. Excellent. So, the power, I reckon if we do this, it should turn on. No. Come on. I mean, it was sort of stable for a moment. It is stable. The odd reboot. Turn it off and on again. Have you tried that? Yes, we have. It now runs. Power production. 6,000, 7,000. It's ramping. It's ramping. Okay, that's now working. This one. We need to do that. And then put the batteries around here. And can you, and this is not something I've actually tried before, if my memory serves, which it never does. Can you add more? No, you can't. If we have another power export meter, can we export more? I think so. Well, we'll try it. So, yes. The problem is cooking, because there's no power to cook these things. But putting in the rest of the electrical cable, and this should power up. We're producing 10,000 power. The expenditure is only 2.8. Well, 2,834 to be precise. But then it says current excess power, 2,166 units. That doesn't work out. But we are charging as well. Which seems to be a limiting factor. You'd think with all of this, we'd absolutely max out these batteries. But then again, how are we doing for this? Oh, hang on. I think we're online. We're on. It worked. It appears that the game simply did not like the where we were doing that. And is this more fighting over here? Yes, indeed. Prisoner Bob Wright. Snitch. And killed for being a snitch, but they're actually not dead. Because apparently we have very good medics. Alright, power export meter's going in. It means that from wiring and connections, we've now got 2 export focuses there. Which means we're going to make even more money. Alright, so, at the moment, we're stable. So, let's go ahead and we're going to make some modifications. That's going to be fire extinguisher, dismantle. Just going to double check I dismantled the right thing down here. It has to be. And that door can be dismantled, and indeed that one can be as well. And we're going to have another area, top and bottom, that's solely for these programs. And again, that's going to hopefully increase the reform and things like that, which is up to... Oh, it's actually down to 35%. Yeah, definitely the inclusion of the medium sec prisoners has been a challenging change. I mean, right, just going back to this, sorry. We've got 80 wind solar hybrids, more than I've put in any game before. Seems that the game really doesn't like us connecting the full things in. It was just not... It was just a big change, colour show. It was just flashing lights of different colours as it was trying to calculate it. I'm just guessing it's just never been built that way, or I don't know, maybe there's a little wire somewhere that we've missed, but I doubt it. Either way, the test is going to be through the night. You know, we can power things through the day. That's not a problem at all. But at night, the batteries are going to be a problem. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to go to walls and doors. Doors over to the visitor door, which we'll place in there, followed by up the top there. Then when a standard door will go in like so, followed by some flooring, which is going to be the mosaic floor, which we'll set up like so, and then like that. And then this is going to be another meeting room, which I think I just lined just with chairs. Yes, and I don't know why I didn't do these as well, by the way. Just seems to be an oversight on my part. Anyway, let's just completely max these out with shares. Hopefully, we've recently bought some shares in the chair manufacturing sector, which is big business. And there we go. Lots more fighting in here, and I'm going to have to slow it down because it's just something we can't even run. That has been, sadly, yeah, snitching ex-law enforcement and a death. We can increase this guy to officer. Sometimes we click on an officer and it takes you to some cabbages in a fridge. I don't know what's happened there. I was trying to click on the guards to rank them up. Yeah, some of these are already... That's not what I meant. That was a sacking of a guard, and I didn't mean that. Let's just go for that one. And they're already max rank. Those we can put to an officer. Yeah, those we won't be able to because we've just hired them. Anyway, there we go. Rank, no. You can go up to higher one as well. Yeah, the test will be whether or not this is going to work with through the night. I'm not convinced it is, actually. I'm really not convinced it is, and it's a bit of a shame. But anyway, we've ordered all of the extra work for these rooms, and we do have more fighting. I did put another 4 or 5 people in here. Let's go for deployment, assign guards. Let's get another 2 in each. I don't know if that's going to fix the problem, but we shall see. And yeah, hopefully the reform will happen here. We've obviously seen some massive escape attempts, but in terms of the violence, it is only increasing with the addition of more of these types of prisoners, the medium, and it'll only get worse if we add in the high sec. Oh look, counter apprenticeship. And how are we doing for the staff programs? Okay, guard programs. Sorry, prisoner programs. Not too sure what we can do. Well, we just need for these. We need for these rooms to be completed first. So I'll tell you what. We'll actually put them as a. Meeting room. One there. And one there. And we'll let the workers crack on. Oh, Riot underway. What, here? Guessing so. Or is it in here? I actually can't really tell. What needs are we not fulfilling? I mean, there's only a small number of critical needs. 200 prisoners have serious complaints. Unnecessarily searched. Could be that. How many are awaiting... 26 are awaiting solitary. Well, the right's underway, but it's going to stop very quickly. It's a testament to the guards. Whoa, there's an unconscious foreman there. It is a testament to the guards that there's not anything worse. I think it's because everybody's trained, they've got body armour, they've got tasers, they've got stun battens, etc. How are we doing for clothing? Laundry baskets are unable to be unloaded. I mean, we've got janitors. We're going to hire another... How many? Another 10? The prison is definitely creaking under its own weight on this one. And the... Oh no, there you go. The ass now starting to iron. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, what concerns me is that the workers are always busy, even 75 of them. I'm guessing at the moment they're busy just unloading crates of crates of chairs, which, I mean, when you think stackable, I don't know what comes to mind for yourself, but chairs are very stackable. In fact, you can buy stackable chairs. So why are we bringing a singular one in a box when in the same size box we can get a whole power plant? We've mentioned this before. Anyway, on a positive note, we are, 107 hours and 20 minutes into, well, left, should I say, for the eco-friendly grant. Only use green power sources. If we were to check the grants and then the green energy goals, we are on 40% for green energy goal 4, which is increases the export cap. 20% for goal 5, which again increases the export cap. Similar thing for the green energy goal 9. It's fully charge 100 batteries. We're on 11%. And then green energy goal 8, which is only use a power station. Sorry, not use a power station for 10 days with prisoners present. And we gain 1 energy source of each type, which is 1 solar, 1 wind, and then 1 wind-solar hybrid. Yeah. So at night, we are producing 4,000 units of power. It's only drawing the prison, should I say, 2,833, so we're actually at excess power. However, this grid isn't balanced in the slightest. The top one is drawing 3,100 units, the bottom one is drawing 2,800. Yeah, we've got a problem. I mean, it's a simple problem to fix. Basically, all of this gets changed over to this one. It's a very simple task. But I don't know about setting it up now, considering they're still working on this. Double checking deployment, that is actually correct. This is not correct because they have yet to put in the door. Danger level is pretty high. I wonder if it's just a holdover from we not having power for the last day or so. There is some food needs, but not a huge amount. Safety and hygiene. Hygiene is going into the critical level, and it's this that's not working. Is this one working? Yeah. Can we assign... Let's go to the logistics and laundry. Yeah, we just need... It is a matter of just cleaning more clothes. Clothes need to be cleaned. Danger level's going down, even though there's pretty much a riot going on in this dormitory. Yeah. It is going down, which is what we want. The grid has survived the night, only just. And there is a... Oh, there is a tunnel. They got quite a way to the left-hand side there. I will obviously remove that, and then a lot of inmates are now running towards the front door. You can see them here. And there's also a riot. Yeah, I'm going to guesstimate a couple of the needs are because of our lack of power. There's the riot that's finished. The inmates are still running towards the front door, but we don't need to lock that down. That'll be working fine. So I've said remove these tunnels. I'm going to prioritize that naturally. There we go. And it's... Where did it start? It says it started from... Well, it must have started from here, right? But they can't, because that's not in the dormitory. And this comes down to there. So was this a tunnel that they've been digging 2 directions? One to the left and one maybe down? Or does it go down and to the left like that? They are fixing something there, so it must be across and up and then to the left. I don't know why they did that. They did that for the other one as well. How strange. Anyway, over to flooring, cause naturally we don't want to have our flooring all messed up. Let's just do that. And, well, we have got more minimum security prisoners arriving. So, that's good. This is now in. And this is now in. The deployment is correct, which means we can run some more programs. Over to programs, and we're going to go right to the bottom. So what sort of programs can we run? We've got behavioural therapy, no. Carpentry, no. 3 strikes program. Allowing inmates and civilian delinquents to interact should have a positive effect on both, as long as inmates are either being trained or have the correct experience. Led by a chief in a meeting, in a common room. Session length 2 hours. I mean, can we start that? I've put 3 strikes program in. And we might as well just keep running them until it stops like that. 3 strikes training we don't need to do. I mean, reform prisoner consultation. 1, 2, and then animal therapy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then can we run more conflict resolution? Actually, conflict resolution would probably be a better one to run. But we're activating them all. Let's stop there. And then maybe 3 strikes program. No. Reform prisoner consultation. I think would be maxed out. No. We're still able to put it... There we go, there's the unscheduled. So, we've managed to add a lot more programs in there, which is hopefully going to be beneficial to all. And the workers are... Good grief, performance. Cracking on with the building there. So, the next biggest task is to start moving things over to the right-hand side. So, in terms of the planning, we know that this is going to come down here, like that. That's going to go there, and that's not what I meant. That's going to remove and go along to there, and that's the size of the... That's the size of the building, and the entrance is in the middle. So it was doors there and there, I believe, or is it there? No, I think I was right the first time. So it is 9, hang on, 10, and 10. That just doesn't look right. 10, and 10. Apparently it is. So, foundations, concrete. And it didn't go anywhere where I was originally clicking. Click and hold, give it a couple of seconds, and then drag to there. Okay, that's in. But the planning isn't, apparently. Anyway, it is walls and doors, and it's going to be a double door, which is this one. Is it there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It goes there. All right. And as we've mentioned previously, the main front bit is going to be, this is the staff, this is the security room. This one was going to be kennel. So that's a huge amount of things we can move over. The question is, do we dismantle this stuff and then reassemble it, or do we just build the stuff on the right-hand side and then go from there? I'm not yet sure exactly what the best course of action would be. This laundry is working perfectly fine. However, the other one is, well, the best way of going about saying is it ain't. So, would another 10 janitors help out? No. No, they decided to get the mop. There's not much we can really do about that. So naturally, we're going to have a lot of deliveries now. And I've also noticed that the snipers, when there's like some spare, they do head to the guard tower, but they just sort of stand near it. We had one, I didn't mention it, but I did see it in the last episode, hanging around there. And we had a similar one down the down here as well. Now, how curious. How's our grid? The grid's actually really good. We're exporting. Is this just going to be low risk again? Ooh, almost a riot in there. Guards are taking care of it. Guards are on top of it, so not too worried about that. And the workers are in. Okay, good. I do want to put some flooring around here as well, because it's just been as it is just a bit off. And what we're waiting for here? Oh yeah, lots of stuff to move from the garbage on the back of the trucks there, and off one goes. And a lot of them haven't even got many tasks. It's just waiting for other things to drive by. So yeah, another 70 prisoners arriving, and obviously all low risk as well. So we have a huge turnover of prisoners. That's sort of not really surprising, is it? However, since bringing in the maximum capacity of 404 medium, we're still up to 391. So what's that? 13 prisoners have left or paroled in somewhere. Yeah, it's not a lot, is it? It really isn't. I'm just going to go back over here while waiting. I'm going to redo these plans. Obviously, we have to. This is the final size of it, like that. And then we did measure it. Was it 22 by 20? No, 20 by 20. I think internal. For that, I can't even measure it because it's not going the right way. So there's that. That's going to be the security room. This is going to be the kennel. Then after that, we'd have here to there. This is the kitchen. And we did that, I believe. No, it must have been bigger than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Do a similar thing on the other side. These are going to be the staff toilets. And I think we'll do the same again. Because we do have a problem with that, fulfilling that need. So there's the staff toilets. Similar thing will be on the bottom, and this is going to be the kitchen. It's probably is all right in terms of its sizing. And then we've got this coming to here, and then along there. And then finally we have all of the offices, which we were going to go with 5 by 5, I believe, internal. Yeah, 5 by 5. So this comes down, and is any of this correct? Well, it fits in, so it must be okay. It must be. There we are. And the entrance for that will be like so. That's not a legitimate tunnel. That's fine. And we'll probably have entrances for the staff there and there. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely didn't order that, but apparently it happened. Right, okay, that'll do for that, maybe. Yep. So staff area, that's a staff room. This is like our office area. And that could be the same down here, if necessary. If necessary. But the planning is a bit different. But I can't really do planning yet because of the construction that is currently underway. Well, I'm glad that this is now sorted anyway. At least the power is okay. It would be best to redistribute some power, so some of it moved over. So, like, for example, all of this was moved over to the different grid, this one. But I don't know if that's something that we can do or not. Well, we can. It's just, is it worth it now? Because we're shifting it all anyway. It's eventually all of this. The plan is to bring it all over here. That's the goal. Whether or not we reach said goal is, well, TBC. I do think it is very doable, but we certainly can't do it with high and supermax prisoners. I mean, if this is the issue we're having with medium risk prisoners attacking the snitches and ex-law enforcement, etc., times that by 10 for the others, with all of the traits associated with high risk and supermax prisoners. Extremely deadly, extremely volatile, stoical, fearless. The list goes on and on. Anyway, just one last thing before we end it here. I know a little bit early, but needs must, I'm afraid. We've got only 15% on fully charged batteries. That's going to take a while. There is another option, though. And that is that at the moment... yeah, actually, I think there is another option. At the moment, this here doesn't have any power. Doesn't need any power. What if we were to do the same again, wind solar hybrids here, and then move that onto a different grid to power just the staff-only areas? That makes sense. And it means we have more batteries as well. And we can charge the batteries more. I think that's very doable. Yes. And here we go. There's all of the lights that has now been put in. Let's just quickly get this measured. So it is... I'm just going to pause it so it actually is doable. That is 20 by 20. Yes, it is. And then we have a double entrance. Actually, I'll put doors there. Doors are already in that one. And... so, sorry, no, it's singular door. Internal is 7 for food. So that goes along to there. We have basically this going across and remove that. That goes across there. Remove that. And that goes across there. Entrance in there. That means that the doors, 1, 2, 1. And once again, walls, 20 to there. That comes across. And then this could be, well, we do need an armory, but I don't think that's going to go there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go that and that. And because this is the first one we've built, this is going to become the new office space. And the one at the top can become the... yeah, the one at the top can become the armory, I think. And it won't even be that size. It'll be much smaller. Something like that. And then this one's going to be opened up. And, well, we can have maybe half armory, half something else if we need it. Even just a massive toilet block. It sounds stupid, but I think that's probably what's going to happen. Let me just do, before we leave it there, a bit of rerouting. This power line is going to come down and then into there. The reason for that is this other one's going to be sold, and we're going to have more of the wind solar hybrids in. So the transformer will go in... where is it? About there, I believe. One down from that. So that's where the export meter is. That's a gap, which means that goes there. Yep, that's fine. And then that's where we have our other row of wind solar hybrids to power these two staff-only areas, which will be a decent amount of power draw, actually, because of all of these CCTV monitors, the phone taps, everything else. We've got the cookers and other things, and yeah, all those will be moved over to that, which means we're going to save on these as well. Either way, we'll leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We have went through a difficult time when it comes to the utilities, but it's settled now, so I think that's fine. Next time, we'll finish running the power and we'll get constructing. Most likely, we will be moving over basically from this point here and down, all of that. Oh, by the way, this room will probably become... I'm going to move the water pump over here somewhere. And we need a meeting room. Sorry, training room. So that's what this could be. We can have a training room. just say, like say, training room, armory, and then utilities area. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. If nothing else, it's been eventful. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.